October, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I'm going to be diving right into crocheting a ton of spooky and cute Halloween crocheted items just to get into the Halloween spirit. And if you're more of a fall person, I also have a crocheting fall items that you should totally check out. It'll be in that corner over there. But first, watch this video, okay? Okay. But I don't want to ramble your ear off. I just want to start crocheting because I'm literally so excited, and I actually have a plan this time, so I should be finishing everything that I have on my list and not only getting through 3/4 of it because I run out of time. Yeah. I also set more realistic goals for myself, so I'm really excited for this video and I hope that you guys enjoy. So without further ado, let's get started. So I know I just said that I have more realistic goals for myself, and now I'm picking a project that I may have to play a little bit of a yarn chicken for. But what's a crocheting with me video if I don't lose to yarn chicken? We're hoping not for this one because this is gonna be a checkered bucket hat. I mean, like, this is perfect. This is the perfect Halloween color combination, and if I use the other orange that I have, it's just, it doesn't hit the same. Like, this is so much better. So we're gonna try it, and I'm gonna make the base black, so that's the color I use the most of, and we're gonna see what happens. So So I severely miscalculated how much orange I would need. I have this much left. I literally got to the part where you increase for like the top and then you like stop increasing. That's what I got to for this. So I think what I'm gonna do is the rest of it is just gonna be black, maybe. And then I think this is enough for a single crochet border around the edge. And yeah, it's just gonna be a fun little beanie, I guess, instead of a bucket hat. I don't know why I thought that that would be enough yarn. Starting off strong with a little delusion here, but I think it'll still be cute anyways. That's the greatest thing about crocheting, is that like you literally can do whatever you want. Like, there are no rules. So just because this was going to be a checkerboard bucket hat doesn't mean that it has to be at the end. So I finished the hat, which is now a beanie, and I actually really like it. I think it's pretty cool. This is legitimately how much orange yarn I had left, just enough to do a single crochet border. So yeah, I'm gonna weave this in, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like on, because it's actually pretty cool. It like gives me the vibes of like a skater type of like beanie hat cap thing, which is pretty cool. And I feel like majority of the stuff that I make is like pretty much only geared towards women. I don't have that many like guys shopping unless they're shopping for like their mom or their girlfriend or something. So maybe this will catch a guy's eye and somebody will buy something for themselves. All right. Yeah, and it's hard. You can't really see the back. Let me turn around so you can see it. Yeah, I think it's pretty cute, honestly. Like, it's not my style, but like, it's definitely gonna be somebody's style, right? How adorable. I love him so much. He's so adorable. And yeah, that's that. Now I'm going to be finishing a pumpkin sweater vest that I started. My dog is coming to look out the window. I'm gonna finish a pumpkin sweater vest that I started last week, and I'm actually really excited about it, to the point where I've already started writing a pattern for it. Silly me. I started making one side of it. How cute is that? Imagine this as a sweater vest. Now, when I started making this, I didn't have any off-white yarn, which I know it would look more fall, more Halloween vibes if it was an off-white instead of a bright white, but it's what I have, and I wasn't gonna go out and buy some more yarn, okay? Okay, I really wasn't, so I'm gonna finish this now. Alright, so I finished that panel. I literally only had like 3/4 of the last row to do, and it's so cute. It's perfect. It's gonna make a size medium. I've started the second panel, which I don't want the second panel to have a pumpkin on it. I want like the pumpkin to be the obvious front and this to be like the obvious back. And so I'm just doing like a normal granny square pattern where 2 rows are a color and then you change colors every 2 rows basically. And I want to do orange, green, and then white. And then the last 2 rows will be white, but I want the like outline of the entire sweater vest and the ribbing on the bottom to be green, because I just like green. I think green is a pretty color. And then I'm also thinking about making another one because I have like a darker orange. I love this green. I think this green is perfect. And then I want to do like an off-white one as well. I'll probably do that in like a size large or extra large for my market, but I don't know if I'll do that in this video because I don't want to crochet the same thing over and over again, because that's a little boring to watch. That is what I'm working on right now. It's 3:30, so we are golden. This is already the 3rd thing that I'm doing today, so I think we definitely will finish this today. And then, I don't know, I might keep crocheting or I might take a break.
This is my peak. This is my peak. Taco Bell podcast. Are you kidding me? Y'all know, if you don't know, but most of you do know, Taco Bell is my obsession. I have it at least once a week, a lot of times. And in my busier times, I have it more than once a week.
Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday. I'm sorry I didn't really talk much last night, but my roommate and my boyfriend were playing games, so I didn't want to. I also took a lot longer on the pumpkin sweater vest than I thought I would, but it also makes sense that I took longer because I was working on writing the pattern at the same time. My dog is excited about something. There he goes. So I was writing the pattern at the same time, and so it took a lot longer, but I finished it. I finished sewing it together and everything. I did the single crochet borders. The only thing I haven't done is the ribbing on the bottom. And you know what? Some sweater vests, I don't do the ribbing because I think it would be too much. But for this one, I think it'd be really cute. So I'm gonna do the ribbing, but I'm gonna save that for another day because I'm a little tired of looking at this because I was looking at it for like 4 hours last night. And I have some really exciting stuff planned for today that I really want to do first. So the first thing is a candy corn bucket hat. I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be so cute. Also, pro tip, if you're ever doing candy corn, always look up a picture of it first, because candy corn is not in the order that you would think it is. It's actually white, orange, yellow, not white, yellow, orange. And I don't know why my brain always thinks, oh my gosh, candy corn, white, yellow, orange, because it's not, and it never has been. It's not like a Mandela effect thing. It's just my brain being silly. So if you also have a silly brain, always look up candy corn before you start something new, because you will be severely disappointed whenever you put on your new candy corn bucket hat or whatever and then realize, this is not what candy corn looks like. I'm using vintage white, I think is what it is, from Pound of Love, which is my preferred choice of worsted weight yarn. It is like literally so soft, and I think it's like some acrylic, but it has some cotton in it as well, which makes it a little bit more flowy than most acrylic yarns. And I just really like the color selection that they have. So I'm using vintage white or white, whatever the white option is that isn't like bright white, because I don't really ever like bright white in anything, so I don't use it. And then I'm using this orange, which is a Karen 1 pound. I don't remember what the color is, but it's a pretty bright orange, like pumpkin spice orange. And then this yellow is also Pound of Love, and I think the color's name is Honeybee. So if you want to make a bucket hat just like mine, that is what I'm using.
Kind of clearing the space, planning for it, putting the stuff in, organizing it. You guys, I'm so excited. I think I just love having a new project and like a new room.
That's done. I think it's literally so cute. I'm glad I decided to do like the wavy rim, because like just imagine on Halloween night you wearing this and like a cute little like overall thing, and you like be like a candy corn scarecrow or something. Like, isn't that so cute? You could even like attach hay on the bottom of this. I still have to weave in the end, so I cheated, but it's done. I think it's literally so cute. So the next thing that I want to do is make one of my patterns again, a skeleton. I bring these to markets and they're like literally so simple and easy. That's like my main goal when writing a pattern to be sold at markets, is that they are repetitive, or like the different steps are easy to memorize, so that you don't have to like be constantly looking at the pattern to make a ton of them, or they're also like easy to batch make. I'm just gonna be making this skeleton real quick. Very, very simple, like less than 30 minutes type of pattern. After that, I have something that I've never made before, and it's something that I bought the pattern for like kind of impulsively, but also not impulsively, because I've been wanting to crochet it for a very long time, and I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna buy the pattern. I'm just gonna do it. And I'm gonna make one of those jack-o'-lantern pumpkin guys that are like 27 inches tall. I love them so much. They're exactly my vibe of Halloween, and I'm probably gonna bring these to my markets, and if it sells, I'll be kind of sad, because I want it for myself. I want it as my own Halloween decoration. It's done. I'm obsessed. I think that this skeleton is actually so cute, and this is probably the thing, like out of all of my Halloween patterns, this would probably be the one that I would get for myself. I just love it. If you couldn't tell, I like skeleton things. I'm super excited to start this new pattern. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Alright, I finished coloring. Ignore that. I'll cover that up later. But I finished coloring, and this is the bleed through. I always like looking at the bleed through first, really, because it's so pretty. It's actually I kind of like them more than I like the actual coloring page itself. But this is my finished product. Finish in loose quotations because I don't have gel pens or like acrylic pens, so I can't really do any like highlights unless I like do them with the markers. But I like how it looks whenever it's highlighted with actual gel pens, so I'm waiting until I have my next market so I can buy some gel pens, because just like imagining like the tops of these trees being like the sunset reflecting back and like adding some of the highlights in the water and on the mountains and on his little forehead, I think would be like so cute. But yeah, this is what I did. This is my first attempt at a sunset with acrylic markers, and you can kind of see I messed up a little bit there, but I think for a first try at a sunset, this is pretty dang good, and I wanted it to look like dusk, so I'm really happy with how it looks. We're gonna make some Halloween cookies and watch a scary movie. I'll probably crochet like a beanie or something while I'm watching the movie. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, the next day, and I decided to start off this morning by making a little witch. I love this pattern so much. Again, it's one of my own, and it's really quick and easy. There is a girl version, which I also really like. Love the orange hair. I want to finish the pumpkin dude today for sure, and hopefully finish the pumpkin sweater vest. We'll see. I am going to go ahead and work on the pumpkin guy, jack-o'-lantern guy, next, because I really want to see it finished, and I'm really excited to keep going on it, so let's do it. Okay, so I'm working on the boot of the next leg that I have to do for the pumpkin guy, and my boyfriend's going and getting us some canes for lunch. I'm very excited about that. Last night we watched The Lighthouse, the movie that came out in 2019 with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, and it was pretty good. I made this jar where I put in a bunch of movies that I wanted to watch. They had like some fall movies, some Halloween movies, some scary movies, some like cute, like Scooby-Doo is in there, you know? So just a bunch of things like that, and my boyfriend was like, we should watch The Lighthouse, and we put it in the jar, and then we pulled it yesterday, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was a very weird movie, so if you're like expecting something like that's gonna make sense on your first watch, that movie's probably not for you, but I really liked it. It definitely makes you uncomfortable, which is like kind of the whole point. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working on this boot, and I will see you guys probably when the leg is done. You'll probably, let's be honest, I'll probably record me making this leg, but I need to stop procrastinating by talking to you guys and just keep crocheting. So I'm working on the leg. My boyfriend is here. I gotta let him in. Okay, so I just got back from eating lunch. It was delicious, literally delicious. And I'm finishing up this leg. I've been listening to the audiobook version of the X-Hex, and it's pretty good. It's definitely like has its moments where it's very cringy millennial writing. Other than that, it is a pretty interesting story, and I'm liking the character dynamics a lot so far, so that's good. Yeah. Get my dog. Okay, I'm gonna finish this now. I would like you all to meet my son. This is literally the size of a small child. This is a small child right here that I just made. And I am obsessed with him. I was like playing around with the idea of maybe adding like some greenery up here, but honestly, he's perfect the way he is. He doesn't need to change. And his legs are like not stuffed, so you can like have him sitting. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be such a great thing to put in my booth because everyone's gonna be obsessed with it. I mean, I'm obsessed with it, so he's just a little guy. I also thought about putting suspenders on him, but I think the collar is like big enough that he doesn't really need it. And his little boots, he's perfect. I have to do something else tonight because my goal for this video is to do 3 things a day, and technically this was finishing up one from yesterday, but I don't care, it counts, it's fine. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Probably something small because I'm exhausted. Okay, I'm exhausted. I'm just gonna show you guys him one more time because I can't believe I made this. I've been wanting to make one of these since the beginning of time. So, okay, I know I said I was gonna do something small, but I was looking up patterns for the spiderweb top I wanna do. And I kind of really want to start it right now. I'm probably not going to finish it tonight, but we'll see. It is like a lacy thing, so maybe it'll go by faster than I think, but I think that about everything, and then everything takes twice the amount of time that I think it will. So yeah, I'm going to start that because I'm crazy. Good morning, lovely people watching this video still. Thank you for not clicking off. That's very kind of you. I hope it hasn't been too boring, but it's Thursday, so it's the second to last day that I'm going to be recording this video because on Saturday I have my first fall market, so I'm very excited. Hence why I'm making a ton of Halloween items, and before I made a bunch of fall items, so we are getting prepared, we're getting ready. I already have like my basic stuff done besides like a few small pumpkins, which I'm gonna make today. So right now it's just like big things and whatever I really want to bring to the market. And so I'm trying to like diversify and try to get as many people to like come to my booth as possible. So yeah, I have no idea what we're gonna start with today, but I'm excited. Probably a beanie actually. I have a really cute like orange yarn that I want to do. I don't do themed beanies the same way I do bucket hats, but I was thinking since I got this really pretty pumpkin orange color for beanies, I could put like a little stem and stuff at the top and leaves and make it like a pumpkin beanie. I'm gonna get started on crocheting, and I think today is the day where I'm gonna finish my pumpkin sweater vest and do the ribbing. I think I've built up the desire to be able to handle the ribbing. Is anyone else like that? Or you're like, you get to the end of a project and it's like the last thing you have to do, but you have to like wait a week before you can do it? I'm like that sometimes, where I'm like, I've been working on this project for so long that I need to take a break and do something else. Let me know if you do that too, because I want to know that I'm not crazy. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to show you what I did last night. I didn't record it at all because we watched a movie, and I'm blanking on which movie we watched, but it was really good. But I worked a lot on the Spiderweb top, and I'm not sure if it's long enough yet. I mean, I probably wouldn't wear something like this just because I like to cover up skin, personally. But I don't know if it's like long enough this way, because like I don't want anyone to feel exposed if they buy the top and then they try it on and they're like, ugh. So I don't really quite know what to do about that, but I got a lot done. I think I'm probably gonna just do like 2 more rows or something. It's a spiderweb top, so you're gonna have to wear something underneath it, so I don't know. But yeah, I got that much done, which I'm really happy about. I was not expecting to get that much done, so I just locked it. I followed the Passionate Kelsey Spiderweb top tutorial, but I am not doing like the bottom part because I think it looks better with like a, you know, like the Sabrina Carpenter cut. I think it looks cool. I like it. So that's what I do for most of my tops. Alright, I finished the beanie. Here's what it looks like. It's super cute. I love it so much. It kind of matches the fit, honestly. And I thought about putting the little pumpkin stem and stuff on it, but I think it's cute as is. And this way you can wear it year-round instead of just only in the fall, which I think looks better. Also, if you wear this beanie without the brim folded up, it has a little bit of a slouched back, which I really like. Or you can wear it with it folded. If I can fold it, here we go. And it's also super cute that way. So, yeah. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to crochet some pumpkins. And then after that, I think I'm gonna finish the ribbing on my sweater. And then if I still have time after that, I'm going to finish the Spiderweb top. Let's do it. Is the little guy. Here is my little tiny pumpkin dude. These are like literally perfect for markets, and they're so fast and so easy, and they're really cute in my opinion. I'm gonna work on my sweater vest now. Little life hack for ribbing: always size down a hook size when doing your ribbing from the hook size that you use to make the actual thing, if you want it to actually have a like cinching effect like ribbing does on clothes that you buy at the store. I find it always just like helps it actually look like ribbing instead of it like flaring out or anything like that. The first sweater vest I ever made, I didn't size down, and so the ribbing part of it, it just like didn't really lay the way that it was supposed to. And so yeah, that's what I do to make all of my projects lay correctly, is to just size down a hook for the ribbing. This is what my ribbing looks like. I always do half double crochet ribbing because it's faster, even though single crochet might look better, but I don't care. But yeah, that's what it looks like, and it's like much tighter if you size down a hook size. I'm just gonna keep doing the same stitch over and over again. And I'll see you probably when it's done, okay? I hope that's tonight. It's gonna be tonight. Speak it into existence. We're gonna finish this today.
I haven't actually read all the other ones. I read like as they came out. This one came before I discovered her, so I went back and read it, and I really enjoy it. I mean, I still have a few more pages left, but I think I have a feeling of how it's gonna end, and I like it. Anyway, I thought.
Alright guys, it's done. Isn't that so cute? Like, are you kidding me? That's so cute. I am obsessed with it, actually. I just finished putting all the final touches on the pattern, so I'll probably do a pattern test for it very soon. So be sure to follow my TikTok if you want to learn about the pattern test and maybe even apply. That'd be pretty sick, actually. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think it looks great. My dog is coming to inspect the barking outside. There he is. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I think the ribbing like just makes it look way more finished. It just looks so good. Don't you think, Zuko? Don't you think? Yeah. Yeah, my sweet boy. Anyway, I think I'm gonna finish this spiderweb top now, so. Hello everybody, it is the last day that I'm going to be doing this video. It's Friday, the day before my market, and I'm starting a little bit later in the day than I normally do for these types of videos because this morning I was getting everything set for my market and putting it all in boxes and stuff because I had to take out all of my summer items and then put my Halloween items in, and yeah, so that was a lot of work. So it's like 2 p.m. now. And I just wanted to say that I finished my spiderweb top yesterday. Isn't it so cute? I gave it like a bat detail on the edge. You can kind of see it. I mean, you can kind of see it more against my shirt, but like, how cute is this? How cute? Let me stand up. Let me stand up. How cute is that, bro? It's even cuter on, but I'm not the best model for that, so. Anyway, I'm done with this, and the next thing that I'm going to make, which is also coincidentally the last thing I'm going to make because I think this is going to take the rest of the day, is a Pillsbury Halloween cookie tapestry. I'm literally so excited. Like, I can't. I'm so excited. So let me just show you what I've got planned. Okay, so this is what I really want the tapestry to look like. The colors aren't really showing up well on my computer, but this is the sugar cookie color I'm gonna do, the green for the pumpkin, the orange for the pumpkin, sorry, let me zoom you out a little bit, the black for the cat, the purple for the ghost with the orange for the ghost. It's not the exact right purple, but I don't really have a dark purple, which is unfortunate. And then I want the background to be brown. So yeah. The only other tapestry I've ever made was like this big, very small, and it took me way too long. It took me way too long. So yeah, I may have set my hopes a little too high for this. I may only get to finish one cookie for this video, but that is what the finished product will look like, and it will be hanging in my home. So I'm really excited to do it. Let's just get started. So I made a little design thing in Stitch Fiddle, which if you ever do tapestry crochet, I highly recommend. But yeah, this is what I decided to go with. And I think what I'm actually going to do is do tapestry crochet, but only for the brown and white. And then I'm going to go back in with embroidery floss and embroider all of the designs on, because that's just, I'm a beginner. I don't want it to look horrible, and I think that if I embroider it, it'll look better. Okay, I'm really surprised by this, but it only took me 40 minutes to make this circle, which is going to be the base of the ghost like cookie. And I think I'm going to go ahead and like put the ghost on it just to like see if the embroidery actually looks good, because if it doesn't, I'll be sad and that I did all 3 of them like this. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, I really like it. I think it's like the perfect size. Just imagine like 3 of them is like the perfect wall hanging decoration. So embroidering it also took 40 minutes. I guess cross stitching is what I'm actually doing, but are you kidding me? This is literally so cute. I'm obsessed. And like, imagine if this purple was actually the right purple. I kind of feel like maybe I need to get the actual purple and then redo this after I finish the rest of it. Yeah, so I think for now what I'm going to do is just continue to make the actual tapestry and not embroider, and then so I can cut this brown yarn off and weave everything in and get it all sorted, and then I'll finish cross stitching the actual design onto it. But I think it's so cute, and 3 of them all stacked onto each other. I'm obsessed. Hey guys, so I finished the cat. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. My boyfriend's typing really aggressively. I finished it. I only have the pumpkin. I only have the pumpkin left, but it's 9 p.m. and I'm like really tired, hence why I moved to the bed. So I'm probably gonna finish this later, but I love it. I love it so much. Hey guys, so it's actually a couple days after my market and I finally finished the tapestry and I wanted to show you. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's so cute. It's so cool. I definitely need to get like a wooden dowel to put at the top. Don't look at the back. Don't look at the back. I need to put a wooden dowel at the top to actually be able to hang this, and then I want to steam it, of course, to block it. But I think it's so cute. I'm obsessed with it. Obviously, the purple would look better if it was a dark purple, but I don't have a dark purple. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you want to do this yourself, go for it. Use a dark purple. Outshine me. It's fine. I won't be offended. But I had so much fun making this video. It was an absolute blast, and I am so excited for you guys to like see it finally. I mean, obviously if you got to this point in the video, you've seen it, so let me know if you liked it. Let me know what your favorite thing I made was, because I would love to know your opinion on my items. I made so much this video. A spiderweb top, a tapestry, a ton of plushies, beanies, like a whole pumpkin man. I'm proud of myself. I think this is the most successful one of these videos has ever gone for me. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, let me know down in the comments what your favorite thing I made was. And thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so you can watch some more. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!